It's your boys in IMJ, we shut it down, man. A comic book look invading your town. Keep it comics, and let the beer flow. Piece of global, since our premiere show. Riverdale Studios on fire, we don't know where to park. Technology and booze, it's like we're rolling out like Tony Stark. Skylar, Tom, and John, we the bestest. Swag so villainous, so please arrest us.
Front to the back. What we have here, ladies and gentlemen, is 360 degrees of awesome and glory. Free Comic Book Day 2013. I don't have my standard camera with me, so you don't have the fishbowl effect, but just pretend.
Yeah.
Imagination. Yeah. Got my Iron Patriot shirt on, so I'm looking good. And look, what are you wearing there?
Supporting my troops.
Hey. Alright, well, we're in line. We're going to get some free books, say hi to some stormtroopers. Oh, yay. That's fun.
Okay.
Go.
What's up, people? How we doing? Tom Devine here, Free Comic Book Day. Got my ladies with me.
What are you wearing, Mabel? Oh, she's shy. Hi.
Got Wonder Woman with me. We've got a bunch of good comics. I'm getting the Walking Dead one, Atomic Robo, and Mouse Guard.
Okay.
You know, and then picking up some Wild Children and... Since I didn't have since I had these youngsters with me, I haven't really got to go back issue diving. But you know, tons of people here, fun time, can't wait.
Exactly.
Comic Book Look, 2013, Free Comic Book Day.
Free Comic Book Day 2013.
All right,
Oh.
John,
What's up?
let's go over here.
Get up, next person right over here.
Welcome everybody, Free Comic Book Day 2013. We're coming live at you from our home comic shop, Rainbow Comics in Sioux Falls. I have the greatest camera lady of all time today. It's actually my daughter Mabel. Say hi.
Hi.
And she's just blown it out of the water for us. There's tons of people here. We got Iron Man, Stormtroopers. It's like a mini con in here. It's so fun. But yeah, we're loving it. What do you think, John?
Great time. Got some sweet books. Got to meet Wonder Woman. So it was awesome. Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Heck yeah.
This is the Christmas and Easter for nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
Get religious.
Somebody came in here with their kid. They go, well, we've never had a picture of Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny, but we get a Stormtrooper first. And see, there you go. It's the family. But half off everything. So I mean, crazy sales going on. Bunch of cool books. Mabel, the Wonder Woman here, the camera woman, got some. Make sure you can see us, May. Got some. Yeah, exactly. But she got some Adventure Time comics. I got some Image comics that half off, just so nice. What'd you pick up?
A lot of X titles, X Factor, X Force, X everything. So yeah, it was a good haul.
Dude, yeah, it's been a great time already. What'd you get, Gwenny? Yeah, shy. She has a Catwoman Hero Click. She got some new comics. Look at this. This Archie comic is something we got that's pretty cool. I just knocked something over. Can you believe this, guys?
This is yours.
Yeah. Oh, I already did like 100 times. Brian. It's in our opener, the front of the building. So, but anyway, yes, guys, it's been an awesome day, and we can't wait to keep on digging away and keep on having fun.
Keep it coming. All right, we're gonna follow Tom here through the domain. That is Rainbow Comics. It fuels our research. There's Brian at the register. He doesn't want to be on video, but I'm gonna get He's gonna be pissed. He'll be like, why?
He doesn't have the internet. He'll never know. Our comic book guy doesn't have the internet.
Awesome.
No, I'm just kidding, Brian.
Tom, what are we doing here?
We got a sweet picture. We got an awesome Iron Man up here, and we got to get a picture with the girls. Iron Man, can we get a picture? You want to go up there, Winnie? Stand next to me.
Do you want to go with them?
That was kind of a poor choice, I thought.
Can't do it? All right, Wonder Woman, look strong. Smile a little bit now. Happy strong. Thank you so much, Iron Man. Really good costume. Thank you.
Awesome.
John, let's get in here. You do a little interview with Iron Man. See what Tony Stark's up to today.
Get a better picture with the Iron Patriot.
That's right. Okay, ready and boom, boom. So Tony, I mean, what's the life of a millionaire like?
Well, you know, there's the drinking, and then there's the drinking.
Yeah.
And
The women.
Kind of like us almost.
Party and,
Yeah.
well, sometimes they put the suit on and fly around, but, you know, it saves trips
This is
to
the real
bathroom.
Iron Man.
The South Dakota Iron Man.
Yeah, that's right. That's how we rep. But you did great in your movie. You're making millions of dollars with that. So I just want to say congratulations.
Absolutely. I had to shed a tear when I lost all those suits, but
Yeah, I bet you did. But hey, I mean, what? It's that's whatever.
it's just a couple billion between friends.
Exactly. All right. Well, thanks, Iron Man. You're awesome. We're on a comic book look, so thank you so much.
Thanks for coming out.
All right, Darth. You got to get a picture with my buddy here.
All right.
I wanna.
All right.
I got stuck holding the door.
And 3, 2. Hey guys, welcome to a comic book look. We got Free Comic Book Day 2013 special edition. We're coming live from you from Riverdale Studios. Thank you guys for joining us today. My name's Tom, Skylar, John, full crew, and we're ready to talk about Free Comic Book Day and what happened today. So, boys?
What did happen today?
What did happen?
I slept through it, so I...
Yeah, I'll imagine that.
The world could end and Skylar would be like, what?
Well,
it's not my fault. It was at 11 a.m. That's a.m. That means I don't wake up at that time. So.
Yeah, the only AM Skylar's seeing is that's when he goes to bed.
2, 3 maybe.
Yeah, exactly. You wake up in the PM.
Vampire life.
But yeah, no. I mean, like it was fun. I mean, our store is packed. You guys will obviously see the video of that. You know, we had a whole bunch of cool, you know, stormtroopers and Star Wars characters. We had an awesome Iron Man. You know, there's a lot of different cool things that were happening at the shop. Met a whole bunch of friends that I, you know, get to see only from at the comic shop.
Yeah.
Mike,
You were
know,
like talking to everyone. It was
Sergeant
like,
America,
Yeah.
G-Unit, who I call G-Unit, Glenn is his name, and Jamie, Tony. Thank you guys for coming out and having your kids there and stuff. It's awesome. And I brought my kids, as you guys saw earlier. Left Linus with Grandpa, so we didn't have to have the baby there. That would have been a little much for me.
That would have been 2 extra comics.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing, Tom?
That's true, because our shop you can get 2 comics per person.
Yeah.
And I mean, how many people do you think were there when we were there? I mean,
It was
200?
insane. Yeah, it was insane. At one point, when I went back, though, right before I came over here,
Uh-huh.
they said that at one point there was, like, nowhere to move.
Yeah.
Like, after we left, he said it just got crazy. And I was like...
That's awesome.
Yeah, like,
when you
great turnout.
What time did you go back?
Just right before I came over.
And then was it pretty empty then?
No. Still about 30 people in there. So.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. So
Yeah,
not
I hope
bad.
they
Because it
sell a
usually
bunch of
wanes
shit.
off and
Yeah.
stuff. But the trades were all tilted on the shelf because it's
Mhm.
thinning out, you know, and backstock was getting rocked.
Nice.
Pretty fierce, but yeah.
Yeah, our shop does a full half off everything, so I mean it's
Awesome.
it's bomb. And since I had my 2 kids, I did not get to do that. I got to pick what I could find while I stood in line to pay for all the stuff my kids bought. Because Mabel got like a Batman Adventures, a bunch of them. She got all the Adventure Times, or 3 new Adventure Times comics that she doesn't have. Of course, with Marceline on the cover, because she just loves vampires. I just hope that doesn't trade off into terrible vampires later. But
I'll be getting her a set of Twilight books for
no, yeah, I'll
Oh,
kill you.
just to piss you off.
Oh no. And
Uncle Skylar.
so I did pick up this though. This I just was like, oh, what is this? And then I saw Alice Klott and Riley Rossmo. I like Riley Rossmo's art. And then Alice Klott, he did Change, which is this crazy out there miniseries from Image, and I didn't actually see this. And so, you know, it looks like a little mini graphic novel. It's $8, half off, $4, the same as a Marvel comic. So yeah, definitely worth it, and I can't wait to crack into that. But this was actually the only comic that I got myself today.
Oh,
So, but I just want to grab this quick.
do it to it, man.
I mean, how appropriate, though, that you have to take your kids
Exactly.
to the comic book shop.
I
where
think
there's
that's why
tons of other kids running around. Just like, I need an escape from this.
Yeah, and my kids are terrible. No, my kids are
awesome.
very
I
good.
thought they
My
were
kids
so
were
chill.
very, very good.
Yeah.
But then Mabel got this, which is, I was like, sure, Superman Adventures. Well, it ends up being like, this is a big freaking comic book, man. Full story by Mark Millar. who does like Kick Ass and Hit or Wanted and Hit Girl and I don't know, the Fantastic Four for a long time. Usually he's terrible, but a lot of times he's good. And I mean, I should say like he has been good on like 3 projects in the past. So yeah, I was pretty impressed that she got this. And then this is normally like what? Yeah, $8 as well. Got that for $4. You know, that's the same as a Marvel comic. This is a 100-page spectacular.
There you go.
So yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, what'd you guys get?
Boom.
I'll grab them while you guys keep
Okay.
talking. Keep going.
We kind of what did you get, Skylar?
I just
I
piggybacked
got
off
some-
of these
got
guys
some
and
sleep is what you got.
read a
Boom.
picture.
Is it a picture?
No, it's time is going.
It's going.
I love how you always do that, dude. Oh.
So John, what'd you guys get when you were there?
Well, I got...
And Skylar didn't get anything.
Exactly. For my
Sleep.
Freebs, I got Infinity because I like Thanos, and then I got The Walking Dead. They were pretty good. I
Oh yeah,
enjoyed
man.
it. Yeah. Not it's not like earth shattering or anything. This is a moneymaker right here, though. The origin of Michonne and the boyfriends. I totally think she has the right idea with how to handle her men cut their jaws off in their arms.
It seems to work for her.
I wish Emma Frost would do that.
Extreme bondage.
Exactly. That's not even S&M. That's like manslaughter.
Just walking
Yeah.
around on a leash.
Full leashes with chains.
So Gwen, when you meet a boy that wants to break your heart, you do that to him.
Gwen got some good comics though too, didn't you? You got an Archie comic. Where's your Archie comic at, honey? I don't know. It's around here. It was around here somewhere.
Yeah, there's an Archie digest.
Oh, here it is.
Sitting around somewhere. There we go.
And so this is pretty cool that they had this.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. Is that yours? Isn't Archie awesome?
And I mean, Archie. I love how Archie's just been around forever.
Yeah.
He's like gonna be around forever. He's still making it every free comic book day. He tends to make it in the news sometimes. It's really fun.
He's kind of a player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's always kind of the same sort of feel to it.
Oh,
too.
it's
I mean,
always just
obviously the exact
lighthearted,
same art and,
yeah. It's.
Is it still Andrew Papoya on art?
I don't know. I mean,
He used to.
I think, yeah, he totally did it for a long
Is he
time. I
still
don't know
alive?
if this one is.
Does he consider?
I'm looking right here. Nope, this one is not. But
bummer.
it's still, there's a bunch of cool stuff that's going on in this, and it's super that they have them and they have all these things for kids, and it gets little ones like this excited for these comics, just like her dad.
Tom does it to his comics too.
And it totally does though. I mean, like this is another one. Look at this big Kaboom one, and this is a big comic, and it was very fun to read. Adventure Time, the regular show, Garfield, Snoopy, some others.
So awesome.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, just all things that kids are going to be interested in. And this one was pretty fun for the Adventure Time. Was a choose your own adventure time.
Yeah.
So
You get
we have
options.
just these complicated arrows you follow around. There's a couple of pretty fun points actually at the top of this page. We'll just stand around and wait. We won't do anything interesting until you give us our free will back. And you can refuse to re-give them control. No, I like being in control. It goes back to the panel where they wait, and you circle back around to make the decision again.
And you could just make that decision as many times as you want.
I mean, they could wait for hours if you wanted to.
There's another one where there's like we have to talk. It's a talk show.
Preposterous.
That's preposterous. No,
Next week on a comic book look, we mime the entire show.
Exactly.
all the time.
American Science.
But yeah, there's another one where like it doesn't affect the story at all, but you can either see them make like a fart joke, or you can just bypass the fart joke.
Yeah.
And it's just like there's so many funny things, and it's just an interesting way to do it. And my daughter loves Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. Anybody I talk to that watches it likes Adventure Time. This one doesn't. I mean, she doesn't really pay attention. She doesn't know what is going on, but she'll watch it with us. But my older daughter, Mabel, she likes Adventure Time more. And it's just fun that they have these comics. And then just a big one. I feel like if I was a kid and
I
I
would totally
got
rock that.
one of these, then I would love comics.
Oh yeah, I mean it makes it really fun. And here I just right there. We even have an Ice Age bit in here. I'm sure. No,
Oh, yeah,
the
those
possums.
guys,
I
the
figured
possums.
it would focus on the squirrel
Yeah.
that the kids love so much. But yeah, just so many ridiculous things. And then there's a Garfield story in this one that I just wanted to point out because Jim.
Because you hate Garfield.
Jim and Garfield. Well, I do hate Garfield. Watch Lasagna Cat on YouTube.
Yeah.
It'll make you hate Garfield too. But they're trying to sell a copy of Ultra Powerful Guy comic book, which is just worth tons of money. And it's hilarious because the procurer, the art procurer of the museum that they're trying to sell it to, it's kind of a museum. This book is only of value if it's in perfect condition. And John says, well, then what? Then we slab the comic book in its entirety forever in plastic.
It's kind of true.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's
I
hilarious.
didn't have a problem with Garfield until you mentioned something now. Because now that I think back, I'm like, Calvin and Hobbes is always my poison.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin Hobbes is a great old comic. And yeah, a lot of times if you go back and read a lot of those Garfield comics, we'll have to do a segment on Sunday comics sometimes,
should,
but
dude.
they're just so
By the
true.
way, the gentleman Chris Brown that does Hagar lives in town.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I totally want to reach out to him sometime and be like, you know,
Yeah, that'd be
be
awesome.
on our show or something? Like, come kick it with you? Or, like, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, I always enjoyed that stuff, and that would just be so neat to meet him. He gets a lot of that, but I'm like, I love comics, though, you know? Come on. So, yeah, other than that, as you can see, this is kind of a hodgepodge episode we got. It's a kid-friendly episode, but
Yep.
it was what I really liked, though, is just the you know, I know you weren't there, but you can imagine it. It's just, you know, all the families that were there just kicking it. Like, we had one couple, Tony and Jesse, and they had their baby, or not baby, but, you know, young kid with them. And they don't really take pictures with Santa or Easter Bunny, so their first picture of the sort was with a stormtrooper. And they were just so proud of that. And it's just, like, the timeless, like, family things. You know, like, and I was just getting a chuckle out of it. So, and there were a lot of people there with their young kids. And I thought, you know, for that many kids, it was done very well. You know, like, the parents were on top of it. There was fun stuff, you know, get to meet Iron Man, etc. So, yeah, just, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
think,
parent,
and
but-
that's a part of the whole thing with Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah.
And
This is the Christmas and Easter
it's
for all nerds.
it's for the kids.
Go to your
it
one
really is
service
for
a
the
year,
kids.
you know?
So, and that's something too, like especially when you get a lot of kids in an area, sometimes it can be really chaotic and hectic.
It really wasn't, though.
I mean, even if there's like a movie or something going on that the kids kind of like, they can still get pretty crazy. But
Yeah.
it seems like comic books, because it's such a, it's like taking them to the video game store or something.
Yeah,
you know, they're not
exactly.
going to act up too bad unless they can't get on the PlayStation.
And the kind of parents that bring their kids to the comic book store are good parents.
Yeah, exactly. Start them
You know?
young.
Exactly. Oh, Linus, you can do it, buddy. I want to be in this episode, guys. I really do. But, yeah.
But we're doing it for the kids, so it's all
Exactly,
good.
that's fine. John, I want to know about all this great back stock you got. That's what I want to hear about,
I didn't
bro.
Even, I didn't even bring too much of it, to be honest with you.
Oh, you brought enough to talk about.
Yeah.
And we got to see some of it,
Oh,
man.
man. No, I just made a list, checked it twice. X-Force, X-Factor, Uncanny X-Men. I kind of just brought some of my favorites. This was evidently a heavy hitter because of Bishop. X-Men 283 Uncanny.
Nice.
I just kind of delved a little bit, I guess. Uncanny 277, the classic outfits, you know.
Yeah.
This was shortly before I started collecting comics, so it was kind of cool. Excalibur with Galactus is coming to dinner and Phoenix is the catch of the day.
Very nice.
Bomb cover. I got this one because that was a WTF issue with the Mighty Avengers #8 because there's a She-Carnage on the cover. Weird. I love symbiotes.
Yes, you do.
Boom
I was say
Boom.
you love symbiotes. That's right up your alley.
Boom Boom's back, aka Meltdown or Boomer from X-Force, but X-Factor, and this is issue number 12. You got the vintage X-Men there. So, I don't know. This is probably one of my favorite covers because there's music notes on it. I've never seen that
Oh,
before.
yeah, that's cool.
So, X-Factor issue 79, Rhapsody of Doom, Death. X-Factor issue 1. So, that's kind of cool to bring the original 5 back.
And that's a sweet cover. And I love the old X Factor.
Yeah. So, honestly,
Hey, before you could jump into the next one, did you know X Factor's ending?
yeah. Why don't you like that cover?
Why do you think I don't like that cover? That's terrible.
Is it because it says "Who's Afraid of Nimrod"?
No. Is it because of who drew it?
Tony Daniel.
Yeah.
You can tell right away.
It has his name on there. I was cracking up that's the
Tony
only reason
Daniel-
I brought that.
Tony Daniel does
Yeah,
Rob
so-
Liefeld is what that's called.
Yeah.
So
My only complaint cover, that's why I probably didn't get that issue in Japan. I was like, what is going on? Because it switches right back to normal art. After
nice,
that.
that's sweet,
It's
dude.
like anime, I don't know. But I had to complete it, so.
But yeah, Peter David, after being on X Factor for like ever, is
I
coming.
know.
That's ending.
I know.
And do you pick that up?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the only
crazy.
reason why I'm writing with it, though. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how it ends, but.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
just so sad though. I think he's been on there for like 8 or 9 years.
He was
Like,
doing some good stuff with it.
that's a
Yeah.
long time for a Marvel comic to have one creator. That's for sure. So
Yeah. Word up.
yes, indeed. But yeah, anything else, guys?
Stick with us. The next, probably the next episode coming up, we'll be doing a review of the Iron Man 3 movie,
Woo woo.
which, we're getting around to getting seen here for all of us. So
John.
check that one out.
Don't worry, dude. I have to see the last 20 minutes or so because I fell asleep.
Tom has to see the last half of the movie. So
What's
midnight showing, the show's over. So Tom, what'd you?
Yeah.
Sorry,
My bad.
guys.
Well,
We tried to leave him behind, but then the credits rolled for too long, and he woke up during the little bit at the end, which wasn't worth
Yeah.
sticking around for. He
Yeah.
skip it.
Yeah, maybe one too many whiskeys before seeing a midnight showing. Then I had 4 hours sleep on the night before,
What?
but it was still fun, and I'll figure out the last half off Wikipedia.
That's awesome.
You could just make up your own ending; it'll probably be pretty close.
Exactly. I kind of know where it was going. But yeah. Anyway, guys. Yeah, Iron Man 3. Check that out. We'll be doing a full review show on it next. So.
Boom.
Yes, indeed. But anyway, thank you guys again for watching us, and a comic book look at all your social media spots. Just search us on Google, and you'll find most of it. So,
Yeah,
Definitely.
and check out your local free comic book day.
yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
And hopefully you guys got some good free comic book day comics.
And post about them. Let us know about them.
Yep, for sure. And which one do you think is the best one? What are you guys going to say? Which one's the best one that you read? Yeah, that Walking Dead
I'd
was
have
really
to
good.
say, Mouse Guard.
Choose Mouse Guard.
Classic tale of love between two mice.
Love.
It's perfect. That would be perfect for FablesCon.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right, guys. Thanks again.
Keep it comics.